Welcome to another episode of 28 Days. Today we'll be talking about meaningful work, what it means to you, what is it, how do we find it, and how do you know when you get there. So let's get started. So why should we look for meaningful work? Most people are stuck in the trap of working for money, purely living paycheck to paycheck to then go on holidays to come back and plan the new holidays and try everything that they can to get out of the work that they have. You're there for 40 hours a week, minimum. Those negative feelings that you have can then seep into other areas of your life. You bring home negative feelings about your work to your family, to the ones you love. It makes it hard to get up in the morning and can have a really long-term effect of being depressed. Why do this when it's such a massive part of your life? So how do we find meaningful work for us? Most people will tell you to look at your passions and what you love, and I completely agree. But I was speaking with a friend recently who's just finished university and she was really unsure about what sort of job she wanted. Like me, she had a degree that didn't really tell you what you were going to be when you grew up. So I sat down with her and I said, well, what do you think your perfect day looks like? And she kind of looked at me blankly. And I challenge you to think about the same thing. If you had your perfect work day, when you wake up in the morning, how would you feel? What would you wear? What would you look like? What time would it be? And then where would you go to work? What type of office? What colours are around? What are the type of people you work with? Is it an office? Is it a cafe? It could be anything. Who's your boss? Is it you? Is it someone you know? All of these things, including your hours, what you're wearing, how you're feeling, anything. Write it all down. It doesn't matter if you don't specifically know what the job is that you're doing. Even if it's just tasks that you like to do, write it down and then have a look at it. See if there's something that matches that perfectly. I was overjoyed to learn that the friend that I told this to has ended up finding a perfect job for her, and I trust that you will too. So if you have found a perfect job, how do you know when you're there? You should absolutely love getting up to go to work. You shouldn't have to be waiting for your next holiday. When you're on holiday, perhaps you feel like, oh, can't wait to get back to the office or the cafe or the restaurant or wherever it is that you work. You should absolutely love to go to work. It shouldn't feel like work. It should be play. I'd love to hear if you've found your perfect job, or if you think you know what it is and you're just waiting to find it. Let's use our network to get everyone into their perfect, loving job. I'd love to hear from you, so please comment below or head over onto Facebook. As usual, I am looking for people to interview for the podcast, so if you do know someone, please email me, jess@28days.com.au, and I will return your email personally. I trust you're having a wonderful day and I look forward to seeing you soon.